All right, so in the last lecture, we have defined separable polynomials. Then we have seen over a field of characteristic 0, every irreducible polynomial is separable. Further, over a field of characteristic P, we have seen that every irreducible polynomial is separable unless its derivative is 0. So fine. So this, makes us, or this force us curious to detect what happens when derivative is 0, right? This force us to investigate further what happens when derivative is 0 of a polynomial over a field of characteristic P. So in the last result of the last lecture, we have seen that for a polynomial over a field of characteristic P, the derivative is 0 if and only if it is of this form, right? So in fact, it's a polynomial in x power P. P is the characteristic. So derivative will be 0 if and only if the polynomial is in fact a polynomial in x power P instead of x. So that's what we have seen in the last lecture. So let me define the separable extension now. So assume you have an extension, algebraic extension, of course, f over k be an algebraic extension. An element alpha in f is said to be separable over k if it's MMP. That is why we have to add the algebraic extension. The condition is algebraic extension. So algebraic means every element is algebraic. So algebraic hoga, then only you will be able to talk about the minimal monic polynomial. So an element alpha in F is said to be separable over K if its MMP over K is separable. Minimal monic polynomial over K is separable. And MMP always exists because you are working over an algebraic extension. So extension is said to be separable extension if every element is separable. So if every element of F is separable over K, then F over K is said to be a separable extension. A separable extension. All right. So Simran Jalwal. Simran,
Yes, sir.
are you from NC Web?
No, sir.
From which college you are?
Sir, Miranda House.
ओके, तो आई मीन आपको इनविटेशन नहीं मिला क्या? आई मीन आपको परमिशन लेने की जरूरत क्यों पड़ती है?
सर मैं चेंज है सर मेरी आईडी, और मैंने आपके पास रिक्वेस्ट भी भेज रखी है सर।
एक बार फिर से भेजना रिक्वेस्ट, मैं इसको हटा के उसको ऐड कर दूंगा, ठीक है?
ओके सर, ओके।
ओके, सो then I mean if every element of f is separable over k, then f is said to be a separable extension. So the proposition, next proposition, characterize the separable extensions. So over a perfect field, every algebraic extension is separable. Remember, perfect field we have defined as every characteristic zero field is perfect, and in case of characteristic P, if the Frobenius map is onto, then the field is perfect. So over a perfect field, every algebraic extension is separable. Converse is also true. Converse means if every algebraic extension of a field is separable, then that base field is perfect. In fact, converse is true with uh, lesser assumption. So lesser means here every algebraic. So algebraic can be replaced by finite. So converse conversely, if every finite extension, and you remember, class of all finite extensions, class of all algebraic extensions is a bigger class than class of all finite extensions, because every finite is algebraic may not be finite, right? So conversely, if every finite extension of a field K is separable, then K is perfect. So converse के लिए lesser assumption ही चाहिए, right? So instead of algebraic, you can replace it with the finite extension. All right. So let's see the proof. And it is the last result of this section 7.4, separability. So fine. Assume you are working over a perfect field. So first suppose that let's K be a perfect field. So what you are looking for, every algebraic extension of K is separable. So if characteristic of K is 0, algebraic extension अगर है आपके पास कोई k का, so you are looking for separability. That means you are looking for a separability of an irreducible polynomial. Is that fine? You are looking for separability of an element of an algebraic extension of k. So element separable होगा when its mmp over k is separable. That means you are looking for a separability of an irreducible polynomial over k, some irreducible polynomial over k, right? So, but then over a field of characteristic 0, you know every irreducible polynomial is separable. Is that fine? ठीक है?
Yes, sir.
ये तो लास्ट लेक्चर में देखा था हमने. As a corollary, every irreducible polynomial is separable over a field of characteristic 0. So if characteristic k is 0, then every irreducible polynomial over k is separable. And this gives me that every algebraic extension is separable. Now assume characteristic is P. A prime number. Suppose you have a algebraic extension of K. Now we want to show that this F is separable over K, right? F separable hoga when every element of F is separable. So start with an element. Let's say what you want to call A be any element in F. And because you are working over algebraic extension, so you can talk about its MMP. And Fx be MMP of A over K. So MMP है तो irreducible होता ही है, you know, by definition. Is that fine? Then Fx is irreducible over K. So what we want to show that Fx is separable, right? Suppose not. If possible, suppose Fx is not separable. Separable नहीं है, that means, but then अगर derivative नॉन जीरो है तो सेपरेबल होना चाहिए. इज दैट फाइन? वो जो corollary बोलता है over a field of characteristic, or I mean every irreducible polynomial is separable unless derivative is zero. तो अगर separable नहीं है, that means you must have the derivative should be zero.
Yes, sir.
So this would mean its derivative is zero. And now the last result of the last lecture says that over a field of characteristic P, derivative is zero if and only if polynomial is in fact a polynomial in x power P. So it will be gxp for some gx in kx. Is that fine?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let's say gx है आपका, suppose gx maybe it's like a0 a1x plus something ar x r. All right. तो fx हो गया आपका fx which is gxp which is a0 a1 xp a2 x2p so on ar x rp. This is fx. All right. Now coefficients कहाँ से आ रहे हैं? gx है kx में. It is in
K, sir.
kx. तो coefficient k से आ रहा है. k है perfect field. K is a perfect field. Or in a perfect field, every element is a pth power. In a perfect field of characteristic P, every element is a pth power. Right? So that means all these AIs are pth power of some other element in K. Since K is perfect, there exists Bi in K such that AI equals Bi power P, and this is happening for all I from 0, 1 to R. Now substitute these values for AI in the polynomial fx. So fx, it's gxp. This is a0 plus a1, then xp up to ar x rp. So when you substitute the values of ai, this will be b0 power p, b1 power p, x power p, plus so on br power p, x power rp. Is that fine?
Yes,
ठीक
sir.
है? And remember, you are working over a field of characteristic P. So this, can I write this as B0 plus B1x plus B2x square, so on BR XR whole power P? Is that fine?
Yes, sir.
क्योंकि
Yes,
इसको
sir.
जब आप एक्सपेंड करने जाओगे तो यही टर्म आपको मिलेंगे that are not the multiple of P, except these terms all will be multiples of P and so zero because you are working over a field of characteristic P. But P है prime. P is a prime. So that means strictly greater than 1. Strictly greater than 1. So but then fx आपने लिख दिया एक polynomial का power which is strictly greater than 1. So can't you realize something wrong in this?
Yes, sir. F dash x cannot be 0.
No, no. F dash तो zero हो जाएगा. That's fine. Look at fx और क्या राइडर्स थे fx पे. fx था mmp. mmp था तो irreducible था. किसके ऊपर irreducible था? k के ऊपर. That means k के ऊपर fx you can't factorize further. Can't you see it's a contradiction? क्योंकि फैक्टराइज कर रहे हो आप. फैक्टराइजेशन तो दिख गया ना. ये जो पॉलिनोमियल है किसके ऊपर है? बी आई कहाँ से आ रहा है? कैसे आ रहा है?
K, yes, sir.
तो ये पॉलिनोमियल तो के ऊपर चला गया. तो के ऊपर आप एफ एक्स को लिख रहे हो एज ए प्रोडक्ट ऑफ टू और मोर पॉलिनोमियल्स. तो इरिड्यूसिबिलिटी कहाँ रही?
Yes,
दैट्स
sir.
फाइन.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
इरिड्यूसिबिलिटी तो रही नहीं ना. आई मीन दिस मल्टीप्लाई दिस एंड p टाइम्स और p is strictly greater than 1. So or that is this contradicts the irreducibility of fx over k. And why this contradiction? Because you assumed something wrong. So what is that? This one. Suppose it is not separable. Right? So that means fx must be separable. And this means f over k is a separable extension. So what we have proved, and because f is an arbitrary algebraic extension, so that is every algebraic extension of k is separable. Now come to converse. So conversely, suppose that as I told you, for the converse, we need only finite extensions. So conversely, suppose that every finite extension of k is separable. Now we want k to be perfect. So if characteristic of k is 0, then by definition it is perfect. Perfect by definition. So assume characteristic of k is p. A prime number. All right. So what you want now? You want k to be a perfect field. Now k will be perfect when Frobenius map is onto. Means when Frobenius map is onto, when every element in k is a pth power of some other element in k. Right? So start with an element in k. Let's say a belongs to any element. So I want to show that k is perfect, I want to show that it is a pth power of some element in k. right? Okay. So you consider the polynomial x power p minus a. This p is same as the characteristic. Characteristic is p we have assumed, right? So it's a polynomial naturally over kx. All right. Let's say EB MMP. Oh, sorry. MSF, minimal splitting field of fx over k. So that means E के अंदर इस पॉलिनोमियल के सारे रूट हैं, ठीक है? So you pick any root. Let's say B belongs to E such that f of B is 0. But f of B है क्या? B power P minus A. So that means that is A will be equal to B power P. So fx is x power P minus A. And because A is B power P, so x power P minus B power P. Remember, ये polynomial अभी भी k के ऊपर है because B power P is A in k. Are you getting the point?
Yes, sir.
B k में जरूरी नहीं है कि नहीं मुझे पता नहीं है. I don't know. B तो E में है, extension field में है, right? But its pth power is in k. तो जो coefficient है वो pth power का is the coefficient. It's like √2 आपका Q में नहीं है, sorry. √2 is not in Q, but it's 2th power in Q. Is that fine? Is x square minus √2 square. तो ये polynomial अभी भी Q के ऊपर ही है, वो √2 Q में नहीं है, but ठीक है. I hope it's all right to you. Just wait. What is happening? Okay. So fx is xp minus a, it is x power p minus b power p. And this you can write it as over any field of characteristic p, x minus b whole power p. And remember, this factor x minus b is not in k, क्योंकि b k में जरूरी नहीं है, पता नहीं है कि नहीं, right? So this factor may not be in k, but इस फैक्टर का जो pth पावर है वो kx के ऊपर है. Is that fine? So fine. Now what is happening? So B था E में, E है minimal splitting field of fx over k. So in particular, E is a finite extension of k. Minimal splitting field है तो degree will be bounded by degree of fx factorial, which is p factorial. So note that E over k is a finite extension. as degree of E over K, it will be less than equal at most P factorial. But assumption है every finite extension of K is separable. So this means by assumption, E over K is a separable extension. Extension separable, that means every element of E is separable. Every element of E is separable. So in particular, B is separable, right? Because B is an element in A. So in particular, B is separable over K. A B separable, that means its MMP must be separable. That is its MMP. MMP को बोल देते हैं कुछ होगा. Let's say GX. Say GX over K is separable. All right. तो GX है least degree polynomial, MMP है. GX is the MMP of B over K. So GX is the least degree polynomial satisfied by B over K. Right? So, and if you look at fx, fx is one polynomial satisfied by B over K. Fx is one polynomial satisfied by B over K. So, can you conclude Gx divides fx or not? Yes. Can't you see?
Yes, sir.
अदरवाइज आप नहीं देख पा रहे हो तो वो भी लगा सकते हो, क्या बोलते हैं उसको, व्हाट यू कॉल यूक्लिडियन एल्गोरिथम. आपके पास है Gx लीस्ट डिग्री satisfied by B over K and fx in Kx any polynomial satisfied by B. Fb is 0. So what you can do is you can apply Euclidean algorithm. So by fx you can write in terms of Gx, so Qx into Gx plus Rx, and the rider on Rx is either it is 0 or its degree is strictly less than the degree of Gx, where Qx, Rx in Kx, and either Rx is 0 or degree Rx is strictly less than degree of Gx. तो इसको जब आप evaluate करोगे B पे इस इक्वेशन को, you will get RB is 0. 0 which is FB. FB same as 0 plus RB. Right? So that means RB is 0. तो but the point is कि जो Gx है ये तो sorry what is that Gx, yeah, it's least degree polynomial. So no polynomial of degree strictly less than Gx can have a root B. Is that fine? So with this information, you have this RB is 0. This information force us to assume that Rx must be 0. That's the only choice available to you, because if this happen, then this will violate that the gx is the least degree polynomial. I hope it is all right to you. Is that fine? ठीक है?
Yes, sir.
So fine. So come back. So assumption E over K is separable extension. So that means B is separable, B is separable. So it's MMP, GX is separable, GX is separable. So GX, but then GX must divide FX. Sorry, FX. GX must divide FX. अब FX है क्या? Look at the FX. FX is X minus B power P. So GX, what is the possibility for GX? FX is X minus B power P. ठीक? तो ये और GX, तो इसका फैक्टर क्या हो सकता है? FX का व्हाट आर द पॉसिबल फैक्टर्स ऑफ FX? X माइनस B का कोई पावर ही होगा,
Yes, sir. Or 1.
राइट? और वो पावर भी 1 ही होगा बिकॉज ऑफ रिड्यूसिबिलिटी, क्योंकि GX
Yes, sir.
रिड्यूसिबल है, राइट? सो और सेपरेबल है, irreducible that's fine, but separable भी है, तो it will not have repeated root. GX cannot have, क्योंकि अगर P, I mean if GX is, let's say, X minus B power M for some M greater than 1, then it will have repeated root. So Gx must be X minus B. This is as Gx is separable. ठीक है? आई मीन इरिड्यूसिबिलिटी इसलिए नहीं लगा पाएंगे क्योंकि x माइनस बी पता नहीं है के ऊपर है कि नहीं, क्योंकि ये जो फैक्टराइजेशन, ये जो डिवीजन परफॉर्म हो रहा है, gx डिवाइड्स fx कहाँ पे? kx में, क्योंकि ये gx लीस्ट डिग्री पॉलिनोमियल है के ऊपर, सो डिवीजन टेक्स प्लेस इन kx, राइट? तो b पता नहीं है अभी k में है कि नहीं, ठीक? In fact, this is what we are looking for. We want to show that B must be in K. That's what we are looking for. But then the information I am having is Gx fx को divide करता है. That is information number 1. And the point is कि ये separable polynomial है. Separable polynomial है तो repeated root नहीं है इसका. Repeated root नहीं है. That means कि Gx will be x minus b. That's the only choice you have. Is that fine? So, but this means ये जो gx is x minus b, but gx तो आपका पॉलिनोमियल किसके ऊपर था? k के ऊपर था. mmp किसके ऊपर था? k के ऊपर. तो ये पॉलिनोमियल तो k में है. दैट मीन्स के b k में आ गया. b k में आ गया. दैट्स व्हाट वी वर लुकिंग फॉर. दैट इज a from where we started. It is b power p in k. So what we have proved, every element in K is a pth power of some other element in K. So that's what we are looking for. That is K is perfect. कुछ doubt हो? In case you have any doubt in the proof, please feel free to ask me. Yes? Anything? Any doubt, please? If you have any doubt, feel free to ask me. Okay, in case no doubt, let me start the next section. It's 7.5 and it is about automorphisms of field extensions. All right. So suppose you have, let's say, E, maybe E dash be any two extensions of a field K. All right. So fine. So you consider the set of all field homomorphisms from E to E dash. Let's say by writing home E dash, it is the set of all field homomorphisms from E to E dash. So fine. So okay. So what is happening? Suppose you have, let's say, two field homomorphisms. Let's say maybe what you want to call F, maybe G. Suppose they are in E dash. So consider the map alpha F plus beta G. It's a map from E to E dash, defined by where alpha beta कहाँ से आ रहा है? अल्फा बीटा आ रहा है E dash से. Any element, they are any element in E dash. So for this any alpha beta in E dash, you consider this map alpha F plus beta G. It's a function from E to E dash defined by alpha F plus beta G, and let's its image at A, it is alpha dot F of A. F of A, because F is a homomorphism from E to E dash, so F of A is an element in E dash. Alpha is already in E dash, so alpha dot Fa, it's a multiplication in E dash, plus this plus is the addition in E dash, beta dot G of A. And this is for all A in E. So that's how I'm defining this function, alpha F plus beta G. तो given a field home ये f g given a field home f and g from e to e dash alpha f plus beta g ये फंक्शन तो है e से e dash में. Is it a field home? Yes. Anyone, please? What you think, or I mean, in your opinion, what it should be? Will it
Yes,
preserve
sir. It should
addition?
be field. Yes, sir.
अच्छा चलो देखते हैं मल्टीप्लिकेशन प्रिजर्व करेगा कि नहीं. I mean, it will preserve addition. That's fine. What about multiplication? Alpha f plus beta g. Then let's say ab. By definition, it should be alpha dot fab plus beta dot gab. And this is same as alpha dot fa into fb plus beta dot ga into gb. But for this to preserve addition, आपको चाहिए था it should be equal to alpha f plus it to preserve multiplication, it should be this of a multiply with alpha f plus beta g of b. ये दोनों आपको इक्वल चाहिए था. तो इसको अगर आप एवेलुएट करोगे, दिस इज अल्फा एफ ए बीटा जी ए अल्फा एफ बी बीटा जी बी. तो इक्वल नहीं आएगा, मे नॉट बी इक्वल,
Yes, sir.
राइट. तो मल्टीप्लिकेशन प्रिजर्व नहीं करता है, एडिशन कर देगा प्रिजर्व, नो इशू इन एडिशन, बट इट विल नॉट प्रिजर्व, मे नॉट प्रिजर्व मल्टीप्लिकेशन. तो फील्ड होम तो नहीं है, बट फंक्शन तो है ही, फंक्शन तो है ही. तो दैट मीन्स कि ये है क्या, बेसिकली इट्स अ लीनियर कॉम्बिनेशन ऑफ एफ एंड जी ओवर ई डैश. ठीक है. तो this that means any linear combination of field homomorphisms from E to E dash is a function from E to E dash, right? May not be a field home, that's fine. But then we can talk about the, क्योंकि function है तो we can talk about the linearly dependent or independentness. Is that fine? क्योंकि जब लीनियर को फाइनाइट लीनियर कॉम्बिनेशन की आप बात कर पा रहे हो, तो फिर आप एल आई और एल डी की भी बात कर पाओगे. क्योंकि अगर वो जो लीनियर कॉम्बिनेशन है वो जीरो हो गया फॉर एनी चॉइस ऑफ अल्फा अल्फा वन अल्फा टू अल्फा एन, देन दैट सेट विल बी लीनियरली dependent or independent accordingly. Is that fine? Are you getting the point or not?
Yes, sir.
So in the next lemma, we are going to talk about the linearly independentness of field homomorphisms from E to E dash. In fact, we will see that any set of distinct field homomorphisms from a field to another field must be always linearly independent. Any set of distinct homomorphisms from a field E to E dash is linearly independent over E dash. All right. So let's see the proof. So suppose you have a tilted F, it is the family of all distinct field homomorphisms from E to E dash. What we want to show that this family, this set is linearly independent over E dash. So when you say that if set is linearly independent or dependent,
So when we have formed the linear combination and all the coefficient should be 0 when it is equals to 0.
but the point is कि वो जो linear combination तो उसके साथ नाम जुड़ा हुआ है finite linear combination. तो that means आपके पास एक finite set ही होना चाहिए, finite set of element ही होना चाहिए. अब यहाँ पे जो tilted f है, this may be an infinite family, may be an uncountable family. So when this infinite set is said to be linearly dependent or independent, that is my question. Can anyone answer? When every finite subset of this family is linearly dependent, oh sorry, पहले उसको दिखाएंगे independent. When every finite subset of this family is linearly independent, then only we say that this family is linearly independent. Is that fine? When every finite subset of this family is linearly independent, then we say that this family is linearly independent. Otherwise, it is linearly dependent. That means for linearly independent के लिए आपको क्या चाहिए? Linearly dependent के लिए क्या चाहिए आपको? आपको कोई एक finite subset चाहिए
Yes.
जो linearly dependent हो. Done. But for linearly independentness, when every finite subset of this family is linearly independent, then this family is said to be linearly independent. तो बेसिकली वहां वेक्टर स्पेस में भी ऐसे ही करते हैं. इफ यू रिकॉल द डेफिनेशन, फाइनाइट लीनियर कॉम्बिनेशन से शुरू करते हैं एंड देन फिर इनफाइनाइट सेट को बोलते हैं दिस सेट टू बी linearly independent when every finite subset of that set is linearly independent. Okay, so what I'm looking for, I want to show that this family is linearly independent. Suppose not. Suppose that this family is linearly dependent. That means LD. और linearly dependent over E dash के ऊपर ही बात कर रहे हैं. Fine. So by definition, this means you must have some finite subset that is linearly dependent over E dash. और आपके पास एक finite subset मिल है. Let's call that subset to be A. Then every superset of A will be linearly dependent. Is that fine?
Yes, sir.
So that means अगर आपको एक set मिल गया which is linearly dependent, then you will have infinitely many if the family is infinite, right? So among all such possible finite subsets of this family tilted f which are linearly dependent over E dash, you pick the one with the least number of elements. That means you pick the one with minimal, which is minimal. तो मिनिमल मीन्स कि वो सेट तो है बट उसको फर्दर रिड्यूस नहीं कर सकते आप. सो चूज मिनिमल linearly dependent set. And let's call it, say, it is sigma 1, sigma 2, sigma r. And this is a subset of tilted f. और ये linearly dependent naturally over E dash है. So minimal है, that means what? कि ये तो linearly dependent है, but इससे छोटा कोई linearly dependent नहीं है. इससे छोटा कोई नहीं है means कि इसका कोई proper subset linearly dependent नहीं हो सकता. Is that fine? Are you getting the point?
No, sir.
You see, understand this, क्योंकि इसी पे contradiction लाएंगे. See, I mean, what we are, let me go back to the statement. Any set of distinct homomorphisms must be linearly independent. तो linearly independent show करना है. आप मान के चल रहे हो कि suppose not. That means you are expecting some contradiction. तो वो contradiction इसी fact पे लाएंगे, minimality पे. ठीक है? So that is why understand this clearly. So I think time लगेगा इसमें proof में. So better to discuss this proof in the next lecture. If you have anything from today's lecture, feel free to ask me. Yes. Okay, so in case no doubt, I'm leaving now. We'll meet tomorrow at the same time.